What's up guys, it's P.Cars here, and today we've got some brand new Project Cars gameplay. This was actually I think my third race in the game from Friday night, so it was pretty early stage of me actually playing the game. I mean, what a game to start with. But yeah, we're using the Obey 9F, I'm joking, the Audi R8, sorry. And as first thing to say is this game took everyone by surprise of how much effort, how much patience, how much timing you've got to do everything right. You can't make a mistake. You literally cannot make a mistake on this game. If you make a mistake in any other game, like let's say GTA, because obviously that's the game that we've been comparing for the last 2 years nearly, you can recover. You can easily recover. You spin out, it's not that much of a deal. Get back on the track, and you're sorted. This game, you approach a corner too quick, for example, or you miss a braking point, you go off into the grass, or even a slight oversteer. It's so hard to correct in this game. It is unbelievably hard, unless you absolutely rag this game out for a few days or a few weeks, then obviously you can start to get used to it in terms of the physics. But yeah, I mean, the driving on this game is really good once you actually get hands down with it and you actually realise, yep, it's a completely different game and you need to treat it like a different game. That little oversteer there was fucking insane, I'm not gonna lie. It felt so good. I'm still using the controller at the moment. I'm deciding on not whether to get a wheel. I may do in the future, but I do need a new PC in the meantime. But yeah, the physics themselves, once you master them, I'm sure everyone's gonna. By the time this game's been out a few weeks, few months, years to come, hopefully. It's absolutely insane. The attention to detail on the game is epic. It's the graphics, and I mean, I know videos don't show it off that well, but the graphics and the way cars respond, going over apexes. The cars actually scrape. They don't just, in some racing games, if a bumper goes on top of a bump, it just sort of goes through the bump. This is actually funny. My controller ran out and I'm fucking pissed off about that. So that was pretty funny. That scared me though, to be fair, because I didn't know the game would pause itself when the controller ran out. So I had to quickly find a wire and connect it again, but it was all good. But yeah, I say, going to other racing games, if your bumper goes in the curb, like the physics just don't match up, then your car just goes on like normal. This game, if your bumper on any single car touches the curb, your car can actually bounce, it can actually propel up, you get sparks under the car. It's just that detail. I know it's minor, but it's so sick. Like the way they've done it, the way they've thought about that is incredible. I mean, this game's been in development for quite a few years now, but it's really good. And to get into the gameplay, this is obviously the Audi R8. Using the cockpit view, actually the helmet cam. I found the helmet cam a lot better than the traditional cockpit. Just because you get a bit more realism, you get a bit more movement. When you turn into a corner like this one now, the guy's helmet sort of like, he looks towards the apex really from it, and you get a bit more lean in the physics, like in the driving style, so you feel like more connected with the car, if that sort of makes sense. Probably doesn't, but but yeah, it's just the way I personally feel the touch to drive. I think it's a lot better. You do get a slightly duller view, so some of the dials can be blurred out depending on what corner you're going around, depending on the light of the outside environment, things like that. But yeah, it's really good. The cars, well, this was just a single player race, so but the difficulty was on, I think it was on 90 out of 100, so I wanted to challenge myself straight away just to see how hard this game can actually be. And it's absolutely hard. I mean, this is only on 90, like I said, it goes up to 100 on difficulty. And I believe I'm like 7th place right now. Cars just pull away, but I am able to keep up with these two cars, this Porsche in front, or Rough as they call it in this game for licensing reasons. Well, Rough is actually a real manufacturer for Porsche anyway, but I am able to keep up with these two cars. There's a Mercedes as well, which will have like a little sort of battle going in front, going behind, things like that. But yeah, I mean the corners, you can see you have to take them so slow in this game, but then you look down at the speed and you realise like you're still doing like 60, 70 miles an hour through a bend, and you're thinking, that's fucking quick, So, but obviously GTA, it's a lot quicker, but it's an arcade game at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, some of this gameplay it really, really caught my eye. I mean, some of the little sort of drifts. I mean, this car is 4-wheel drive, obviously, so you can get a bit more balance through it as well. So when you overstay, it's not as twitchy as, say, a full-on rear-wheel drive car. But yeah, the feel of it is really, really insane on the game. Like, the detail, but the competition is out of this world. I mean, I've done a few online races with a few people that are on GTA, and they've obviously had the game a few more days, and they're insanely quick, like so consistent. We'll be uploading a lot more online gameplay, obviously. But this was just a first taste of what I think of the game, sort of like a first impressions, or my sort of hands-on review. Well, I'll call it a review. I won't call it a review really, but yeah, it was insane. Coming to the end of the race, I do sort of cut that corner a bit. What was it? Yep, I do. And then obviously I tried to go around the outside of this Porsche. Can I do it? Finish line is approaching up. But yeah, it was insane. So guys, let me know if you're getting this game, what you guys think of the game. Are you having fun with it so far? I certainly am. It's got a lot more to give as well. Obviously DLC cars every month. And stick around if you haven't. Show me love down below. Typical phrase there. And if you haven't subscribed for more content on Project Cars and GTA. So take care guys, and peace.